Lauren, and I'm so excited today to be joined by Cheryl Lewis Hartle, who is the director of Soup or Socks from actually Marshfield. And this is one of the food pantries that Festival Foods works with in our Food for Neighbors program. Food for Neighbors, if you're not familiar, collects donations from guests and associates and distributes these donations to approximately 40 Wisconsin food pantries local to where the donations were collected. So Cheryl, can you just start by telling us a little bit about the food pantry, where it's located, and then the staff who you serve, just kind of an overview of Soup or Socks?
Oh, absolutely. And thank you for having me today. So we are located in Marshfield, Wisconsin. We're on the kind of on the west side of town. We are housed in the First Presbyterian Church there. We have rental space from them. We've been around since 1992, and I've been the director since 1997. So we've been around for a long time. We serve a very large geographical area that many other food pantries do not. We are a United Way partner program, so we mirror their service area. So if you look at a map, we serve the north side of Wood County, and then communities into the south end of Marathon County and the east end of Clark. So we have a very wide geographical area that we serve. And our food pantry is open Monday through Friday. In the Monday through Thursday, we operate in the afternoons, and Fridays we do Friday morning. So we serve people every day. We have an intake process they need to go through, and then one of the differences between us and some other pantries is that we are a choice pantry. So when our clients come in, they look at a list of items that we almost always have on the shelf. Sometimes the shelves are a little empty, but then they can choose from those items things that will work for their family. If they don't like something, then they don't have to take it. We don't prepackage boxes or anything for them. And we've always kind of had a focus on we want to give them food that encourages them to make a meal, not just pop open a top or throw something in the microwave. So we have about 45 different items on our list that they can choose from.
Wow, that's really cool. I feel like that's very unique for a food pantry, of really that focus on meals, which is really a nice resource in addition to obviously just providing food. So that's really cool. Can you tell us a little bit about what's changed for your needs over the past year and a half? Obviously, things have changed immensely. I can imagine it's really affected you guys.
It has. We, last year when COVID hit, we did immediately go change up things, and we did go to doing pre-packed boxes so that we could just deliver that stuff curbside. So those boxes were packed every week, and we did, over the course of the 11 weeks that the Safe at Home order was in place for the state of Wisconsin, we served over 4,000 individuals. We collaborated with United Way and some other agencies to deliver to people who either could not leave their homes or were uncomfortable leaving their homes. So those boxes went out every week, and we did about 100 to 150 boxes every week. So
Oh my gosh.
by June, our shelves were pretty slim pickings. But, our community really rallied, and I put out a list, every week of these are what we absolutely have to have. And, everybody was facing the same problems that even the grocery stores were facing with the supply chain. So we had to get creative. And when we did put things in those boxes that everybody may not be super comfortable with or weren't sure what to do with, we looked up recipes online, and we threw in some recipes for them to try the things we put in the box. So it was very well received by the people we served.
Yes, and I think, I was just going to say, you make a good point that it's not something I think a lot of people thought about during that time of, the grocery stores are facing the supply chain issues as well as the food pantries.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, I think it really hit home for everybody. I think it was something in our community that we never ever expected. And, so But, like I said, people were fabulous about helping us out. And then by June, we still were not allowing people into the pantry. We were going out to the cars to register them. And then they could go, we went back in June to our system where they could choose the items they wanted. But like I said, the feedback was really great. Some people said they were pretty tired of a particular fruit or vegetable by the end of the 11 weeks,
Sure.
but they were very appreciative of it. So,
And I like how you mentioned, obviously, that the community really rallied and helped support you guys. Can you talk a little bit about how Food for Neighbors, our program here at Festival specifically, helps the food pantry?
yeah, it's absolutely phenomenal because we get the list of things that are available for us to order from and how much we can order. And it really narrows it down so that, we can order just exactly what we need or can use. Oftentimes food pantries are faced with people giving donations that they don't know what to do with either. And so they just give it to the food pantry. And if it's not one of the things that's in our categories on our list, then we also don't really have a place to put it. And so the Food for Neighbors really helps us stay stocked with the actual basic needs we want to have on our shelves every day.
That's awesome. It sounds like it really does help fill in those gaps that, again, of items that people aren't donating, but things that you definitely need at the pantry. Do you also work with our local Festival Foods stores to collect food donations, or how does that work?
We don't work with them as like to put out collection boxes because United Way has a collection box there. For United Way here in Marshfield runs Nutrition on Weekends program for 8 different school districts. And so, we don't want to overwhelm anybody with donations. We do receive donations from our local Festival Foods of like bakery and deli items. We pick those up once a week and have those then for our families and share those. And again, last year, everything changed last year and some things for the better. And one of those was with working with United Way and Nutrition on Weekends, then we could also share those bakery and deli items with those families as well. So we gave them out at the pantry and also through Nutrition on Weekends. So that was very helpful.
That's really cool. Well, Cheryl, thank you so much for joining us today, and just thank you for all the great work that you're doing in your community and just addressing food insecurity and serving so many in the Marshfield community specifically. For more information, if you're watching, to donate, please visit bestfoods.com/familymeals. Thanks again, Cheryl, for being here. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.